And we are live. Hello, welcome everyone to James Gifford's very first online lunch call, lunch party, lunch hangout. He is super excited to share with you folks what it is that he's seen with TLC and what his experience has been like. And, we're at the beginning of 2016. We like to call it this is the new year to a new you. So I'm not going to keep you folks any longer, and I will turn it over to Mr. James. James, you there?
Yep. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you very much for the intro. I just want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. And I know, we could be somewhere else at this time of evening. But I want to, you guys are here because you all are on my heart. And that you guys are family. And I care about care about you folks, but, I care about taking care of people and making sure that, living a healthy life. But just a little about myself is that um, I really was looking for something that would make me healthier, um, make me feel a lot at ease, stress free, and also I came across this company that is real easy. You don't have to make anything. You don't have to make everything in the morning. Get up and make your shakes or whatnot. But it's something that I believe that everybody can do, and and there's no stress about doing it. Also, but uh, I've just started with this maybe about a week and a half. Just started taking um, the products, and already about a week and a half. I already down 5 pounds. So um, not sure where, but um, it's five less numbers on the scale, so it's a good sign. And also feeling a lot more better in the morning, sleeping better too at night. I noticed that. Um, I got one of those Fitbits, so it's telling me that I'm resting a little bit better. I'm not getting up um, uh, in the morning and during the night, going to the bathroom and all that stuff. Hey, Veronica, thanks for showing up.
Hi.
So thank you for coming. But yeah, I just was sharing um about me, about why I'm getting into this company because I want to change my life. Um, and I was telling Nicole that you and the people that I invited are on my heart, and I really want you guys to look forward to the future and stuff. So with that, um, I want to I don't want to take any more of your time because I know you got your son there. I see. Um, so why don't we just get right into it? Because I know you were asking me all day today about what I was doing, and every company that you mentioned was not the one. So, so what I'm gonna do, Raka, is turn it over to a trainer um, in Hawaii, and she's the only uh, director here in Hawaii, and she also is a good friend and also has a big heart. So I just want to introduce you to Nicole Caveloa. Nicole, are you there?
I'm here. Hi. Welcome, Veronica. Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for coming. Thank you, James, for that very nice, warm welcome. And I met you a few months, well, maybe a little over 6 months now, at the beginning of 2015. And I know you didn't really get started right away. And like you had mentioned, we had talked about it before, and you were talking about how you just weren't ready. But now, you feel you said I'm ready to make some healthy changes for my life, and there's some financial stuff that you want to be able to have some financial security when you retire. That was your goal. So I'm super excited to be partnered up with you, and you really have like a very big heart, and I do see that you care for helping other people, and I'm so happy that we have partnered up together to be able to touch more people's lives. So thank you, James, for joining us. in this movement on helping people to live a healthier lifestyle. So, with that being said, guys, my name is Nicole. I'm a wife and a mother of three daughters, and up until about 4 years ago, I was working a full-time job as a salesperson for a local distributor here on the island. And having young kids at the time, they weren't all in school. So I have three daughters, and when I was working, not all of them were in school. So, I see, Veronica, you have a young child there, and maybe you can relate when I talk about it can be hard to find really good quality care for our children, right? When we go to work, we want to make sure somebody's taking care of them and they're taking good care of them. And my husband and I were actually very fortunate. We did have family members that were helping us, but they had different days off, and it was kind of getting hard to drag them from one house to the next day. And again, they always had different days off, so it was really, really difficult. And so there was one day that, well, one more thing about having kids, right? When they're young, they get sick, and we have to stay home and take care of them. And I can remember one day in particular, I had to call my boss and I said, hey, what, my daughter is sick. I have to stay home and I have to take care of her. And yeah, they understood and all of that, but they still give you the 100 questions, right? Like, what does she have? Are you going to take her to the doctor? Are you giving her medicine? When are you coming back to work? Making me feel guilty to have to stay home and take care of my kids. I didn't like that feeling. So, my husband and I, we made the decision and the sacrifice for me to leave my job and to be there full time for the kids. And, I really did enjoy it. Financially, we did have, a lot of struggles and stuff, but to be there for them, to drop them off to school, to pick them up, and to be part of school functions, field trips, and especially my favorite was going into the classroom when the kids have celebration day and they're talking about the accomplishments that they've made throughout the year. That was exciting to see. And, this is the time that we will never get back. The kids, they grow up so fast, and I want to be able to take advantage of that. And, it was kind of a bittersweet moment being in the classroom and seeing my daughters, talk about what they've accomplished throughout the year. Because at the same time, you see other kids in there who don't have a family member that's there to listen to them, and that's heartbreaking. And I want to be able to help more mothers, more parents, or family members to be able to experience that, because like I said, this is time that we will never get back from them. So I've always had my hand in network marketing. I love the business model of being able to work around my kids' schedule and to make as little or as much money as I wanted. And now my daughters are getting older, they're into sports, and they have very, very demanding schedules. So I want to be there to be part of practices. I want to be the one to take them. I don't want to have someone else have to pick them up and lug them around. So I was looking for something, and I found myself actually in the financial industry, which was really great. People wanted what we had, people needed what we had, but there was still something about it that kind of got to me, which, if you can now imagine me having to sit across someone and their family and look them in the eye and tell them, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I can't help you because of your health reasons. I can't help you because of your weight. Can you imagine what that's like, to have to sit across somebody and tell them you can't have what you want? That really killed me. So I didn't want it to just kind of end there. I didn't want to just send them on their way home and say, well, I'm sorry, I can't help you. So, and I had no idea how it was going to happen, how I was going to help these people. But not too long after experiencing something like that, I was introduced to TLC. I was put into this Facebook group, and I'm not sure if any of you here are in that group. And if you're not, ask James to add you there, because there's some amazing, amazing pictures. So when I was added to this group, I seen pictures of people who were getting healthier. Their blood pressure is coming down. They've been on medication for like over 20, 30 years, trying to regulate their blood pressure, but even with medications, they weren't able to do that. People were losing weight. They're feeling fabulous. And, when yeah, you know what, I want to use these products for myself, for my family. We want to live a healthier lifestyle. So, but after really sitting down and looking into the group and reading more and more of the stories, there was one in particular that really stood out to me, and that's the story of the president of our company. And he was a man who was over 425 pounds, He suffered from like high blood pressure and diabetes. He also, at the time, had stage 4 stomach cancer, and he also had a cancer that was in between his heart and his lungs. And I want to just make sure that I say this, that we do not make any medical claims. These products do not prevent, treat, cure, or any type of diseases, but we're just sharing the testimonies of these people. And so again, he had stage 4 stomach cancer, cancer in between his heart and his lungs, and the doctors actually sent him home with just 6 months left to live. And but he refused to accept that. He refused to do chemotherapy, he refused to do radiation. And he and his wife, who was a doctor, a holistic doctor of cancer actually, were looking for a natural way for him to deal with his conditions. So they came across a handful of the items that we're going to talk about tonight, and can now say that for over 5 years I've been living cancer free. Let me say that again. He has been living now for over 5 years cancer free, right? And when I seen that story, I immediately thought of family members, of friends. I mean, we all, I think it's safe to say, know someone that is suffering from diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, and things like that, and we know someone that can benefit from this, if not ourselves. So when I seen that story, I said, yes, this is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to help those people. And that's when I decided to join up with TLC. And that was enough for me to say yes. But I'm been in network marketing. I'm a businesswoman. I understand the business side of things as well. So as I was looking into the company, so many people I talk to say timing is everything. And with this company here, when I learned that there really was no one marketing Total Life Changes in Hawaii, that blew me away. Like, whoa, this is something we have here. And I mean, I've been using the products. We've been having a lot of our family, our friends get started, and we've been creating some amazing testimonies. The products work. The products are affordable, and the timing could not be more perfect. So that was even the icing on the cake for me. So that's when we locked arms with TLC again, and I shared it with my friends, my family, and almost a year now, we're slowly growing. We're looking for leadership, and for people, especially now here in the new year, what is the top 2 things people look for the most? Their New Year's resolutions, right? People want to lose weight, and people want to make more money, right? We always talk about things are going to be different this year, and that truly is what is happening now, especially with as new as it is. We are really helping people to get healthier, to lose weight, and to make extra money. So I'm not going to keep you guys much longer. I'm going to go over the products that actually the president of the company, what he was using. And number 1, which is our flagship item, and it's a tea. We have people drink tea, people drink coffee, and this is that magic detox tea. This is something that will detoxify your body, remove all of the sludge and gunk that's been built up over the years. It's not your average detox tea. It's also going to help you to remove parasites from your body. This has been helping people to lower their blood pressures. Again, not making any medical claims, just sharing, their testimonies, their stories, people who have suffered from pain. My very favorite thing about this is the amazing sleep that it gives me. You heard James talk about how he sleeps so much better, and he actually has proof, right? He uses that Fitbit, and it tells him that he's getting a lot more better sleep. It's powerful enough to do all of those things, yet so safe and organic that a 5-month-old baby can use it. That is how safe but powerful. And all it is 9 herbs. And this one packet here will make you a 1-gallon supply, which will last you for 1 week. But we do sell this in a 4-pack, so that's a 1-month supply. So we're gonna get rid of all of the toxins, all of that parasites, all of that unhealthy stuff that's making us feel sluggish. We're gonna start to feel amazing. A couple other products that he was using, and I highly recommend that you folks Google it. These are medicinal mushrooms. I'm sure you may have heard of Ganoderma. So this is our Gano, and it comes in a pill form. And basically what this will do is it goes into your body and it's an encapsulator. So it's going to look for anything negative that's happening and basically stop it in its tracks. And then when you come in with the chaga, another mushroom that's in a capsule form, it will go down and break down everything that is happening and flush it out of your system. So this is great for immune support. I actually use these as a preventative. And I feel great. You know, this one actually really helps me with, I have some back pains. I had 3 cesarean sections, and, you know, more as I'm getting older, my back started bothering me more, but this really helps. Actually, the two together helps to subside the pain. And I actually have a girlfriend who, she suffered from scoliosis from her teenage years, and she actually had a rod put into her back. And over the years, she's had it for over 20 years, this rod. I mean, she keeps the rod and she shows people what she had in her back. But it was over time, it started to give her problems. Her, you know, because she sits at a desk and she's working and her legs get numb. So she had asked, you know, the doctor what can be done. So they've been giving her pain medications. But, you know, when you take medications, it helps to subside something that's happening here, but then it'll give you something else over here. And she didn't like that feeling, and she didn't want to be dependent on pharmaceuticals for the rest of her life. So she was looking for a healthy alternative. So they took her, and you know, she has been okay, but still living with the pain. So she started using these products, and I believe now it has been over, I want to say 6 months. She has not been using any pharmaceutical pain medications. This is all she's been using with the tea and the NutriBurst, which I'm going to talk about right now. So Gano, Chaga, go ahead and Google them. There's a lot of information, anti-inflammatory, anti-cholesterol. I mean, this thing is anti. You will be amazed at the kind of things that those 2 products can do. So, you know, as we're flushing, we're getting rid of all the fat, all of the toxins and things like that. It's important for us to nourish and replenish right into our bodies. And what better way than with our NutriBurst? So this is basically your vitamin. And, you know, a lot of us, we're used to the pill form vitamin. We'll take the pills, but actually our bodies can only absorb up to about 22% of the nutrients there. And with a liquid form like this NutriBurst here, our bodies actually absorb up to 98% of it. So, you know, how you take this, 1 tablespoon in the morning, you take it like a shot, and this will give you enough nutrients that's found by eating 10 salads. Anybody here want to or like to eat 10 salads? No, not me.
Veronica.
Most people are salads. So this is a great way to know that you're filling your body up with nutrients. And, you know, this has actually given a lot of kids that who suffer from ADD, helps them to focus a little bit better. Even one of the girls who got started with us, her daughter, I believe she's about 2 or 3 years old, she gives her just a portion of the serving, and she suffers from epilepsy. So she will, you know, she gets seizures every now and then. It was a weekly occurrence. It happens several times a week, but from the time she started giving her some of this NutriBurst, she had not had an episode. So again, you know, we don't make medical claims, but we're just sharing the testimonies and experiences that people have been having. And so, you know, new year, new you, everybody's looking for weight loss, right? So, I mean, the tea is a great place to start. Some people, you know, you may have heard our slogan, lose 5 pounds in 5 days. And the tea, a lot of people have been experiencing weight loss. And, you know, some people will lose 5 pounds in 5 days. I've seen people who have lost over 30 pounds in 1 month just by drinking tea. That's pretty crazy, right? So for people who are maybe not, you know, ready to make a lot of drastic changes, that's a great way to go. And then we have, you know, what I like about the different weight loss products that we offer is we eat food. We eat food. You know, I have done so many things where you're popping unhealthy pills that just give you the jitters, and, you know, I can remember specifically that purple pill. I'm not sure if anybody's kind of familiar with that, but we were doing that together, and we literally would call, how you doing? How you doing? You know, we're on such a high, and then we would just crash. And it was so unhealthy, and we've learned over the years that there has actually been a recall, and people have been having to go and get themselves checked from the doctor because of the effects of taking that over a period of time. But like I was saying, the products we have, we eat food. So if you want to implement some changes, we have this great product, and how convenient it is, called Resolution. And this is basically a drop that you take before breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Just like that, you drop 10 drops underneath your tongue. And what this will help to do is help you to burn 1 to 3 pounds per day by eating a 1,200 calorie meal plan. So this does come with a meal plan, and it also helps you to curb your sugar and carb cravings. And one of my great friends, Alicia, her mom is a sugar and carb addict. And it's really hard for her to stay away from it. But she's using this, and she really has no problems. It helps to keep her very satisfied. It's a great product just to, implement Resolution. And then the last one that we have is called HCG. A lot of you may have heard of this by Dr. Oz. And with this product, if you're someone who's ready to make changes, this is the new year, I'm serious, I'm ready for a change. You can also lose up to 3 pounds per day by using this. Again, this is a drop, 10 drops underneath your tongue before breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And this will basically help to tap into your fat pockets, around those areas that we have, especially the women, right? Our stomach areas after having children, our hips, thighs, our butt. You want to get rid of the fat in those places, and that's exactly where it's going to pull the fat from. And again, this one comes with a 500 calorie meal plan, so it also helps you to teach you how to sustain the weight loss. So there's different phases that you would implement to teach yourself how to sustain the weight loss. And so those are the 3 different weight loss products that we have. And NRG, those people, do you know anybody out there who likes to drink Monster drinks, 5-hour energy, Red Bulls, right? Very unhealthy. It gives you a big boost, but then you crash. And we have a healthy, natural alternative, which is called our NRG, kind of like energy. And it's a pill form that you would take. I know James has been taking this. I believe he said he takes this in the morning, and this really helps. It's what I like to call our happy pill, and it also helps you to a lot of children who also have ADD. The parents went to the doctor to make sure that it's safe for their children, and the students who have been having a hard time concentrating in class, the doctors gave them the okay. They started taking this, and they have been going from F's and D's to B's and A's. So there's so many great benefits from this product, but alongside with that aspect of it, this is a fat burner. So it's going to help you to burn 300 to 600 calories per day, curb your appetite. And again, like I said, it's your happy pill. When I first started taking this, I was just so happy and bubbly, and my husband like, what's up with you? I was like, what? I think I just took that energy pill. And he's like, well, you need to make sure you always have that and you take it, because he likes me happier, right? Happy wife, happy life. And then the last product that I have here tonight, what I'm sharing with you is not everything that we have, but well, I'm sorry, I have a couple more after this one, but this is one of our newest items, Slim PM. How does drinking a shake, going to bed, and waking up a little lighter, a couple pounds lighter, sound? It's that easy. You just shake it, drink it, go to sleep, and you wake up a couple pounds lighter. And this actually made me sleep even better than drinking the tea. My husband had to wake me up at night and say shh, because I think I started snoring. It's kind of embarrassing, but that's what was happening. It made me sleep really well, and it also helps to clean out our arteries. So aside from the health, the weight loss aspect of it, there are a lot of health benefits because these are all natural products. And then lastly, I'd like to share with you gourmet coffee line, right? Like you may have heard me mention earlier, everybody drinks tea, everybody drinks coffee. Why not have a healthy version of it? So I'm just gonna see if you guys can see this. We have a hot chocolate, cappuccino, Delgada, which is our slimming coffee, so you can drink and lose weight by having one of these per day. And these are actually all infused with guano and chaga. So how about a coffee that gives you, it's a natural coffee that gives you great health benefits. And the thing I really like about these is they all come in individual packets. So it's an instant gourmet coffee. Gives you great, we also have a black one, I don't have that one with me. But so again, hot chocolate, cappuccino, all in these simple, easy packets that you can carry with you, add some hot water, and you're good to go. So with that being said, I just want to share a little bit with you about how we get paid. You know, the byproduct of us sharing and helping other people to get healthy is we get paid for it, whether we like it or not. And you know, because of how we've been seeing people get healthier, they just share, because I mean it really is improving the quality of life for people. You know, I've been getting so many calls, and one in particular that pops into my head right now is this one lady who suffers from pain. And you know what, I actually don't have it here with me, but it's our emu oil. And she is someone, you know, if you can imagine having to when she wakes up in the morning, she has to sit at the edge of her bed and just wait a few minutes and adjust her knees and, you know, to kind of warm it up because it's in so much pain. So all she does is rub this oil. And I mean, she is like, she says she will come out of the shower, how she uses it, just basically rubs it all over her whole body. But this emu oil is great for pains, for cuts and bruises, for headaches, for, you know, neck aches, and I mean there isn't anything this thing can do. Psoriasis, eczema, hair, you know, hair loss. People have been using it and have been seeing an improvement in their hair growth. So with that being said, guys, you know, there's 5 different ways that we get paid. I'm not going to cover everything, but I mean, like I said, I've been with many companies before, and I've never seen anything as generous as the company that we're with Total Life Changes. And the first way that we get paid, of course, is through retail sales. And for every product that we have, the company will compensate us 50% of whatever it is that your customer comes in and purchases from you. Whether if you do have stock on you, which you do not have to have stock on you. If they go to your website, order you know, $200, you're gonna get $100. They order $40, you'll get $20. So you know, 50%. That is super exciting. The second way that we get paid is through when we get other business partners. You know, people that see the value, people that want to do something different to be able to help the people in their lives, even if it's just to share with the people in their lives. And hey, you know, I get a paycheck for doing that. Great. You know, maybe it'll help to pay for your electric bill, help to pay for some of your kids' sporting things, because I know my daughter's into sports right now, and it costs a lot of money. And to be able to have this help us, you know, to cover the costs of that, it really is a big help. So when people decide to get started with us, depending on whatever package it is, no matter which package it is that they get started with, you will get 50% commission. Okay. And then the third way that we get paid is through, it's just a binary system. Whatever number that is in the system, the company will compensate us anywhere between 10 to 25% of the number that's in the system. And then the fourth way, I just want to share that one with you because this is the one that is super exciting, and it's called a check match bonus. So anybody that you personally get started, the company, when they're earning a paycheck from the binary system that I just mentioned, they will compensate you as a thank you. You know, they will give you 50% of whatever they earn from the binary. And that does not include your retail sales. That does not include the commissions that you're earning when you enroll someone new. That's another way that you get paid. And then for your second level, meaning the people that you get started, whoever they help to get started, the company will also compensate you up to 50% from what they earn in the month. Again, never that doesn't include the retail sales, that doesn't include the enrollment commissions, as well as your binary earnings. So super excited about what this company stands behind. They're all about improving the quality of life of people, and then you know we get compensated for helping others to live a healthier lifestyle. So that is what I have for you folks tonight, and I really do thank you for your time. Whichever way that you feel you want to get started. If this not for you, hey, that's fine, no pressure. But if you see the products and you want to use them, you see, I could maybe lose some weight, or I definitely want to live a healthier lifestyle, then we welcome you as a customer. But if you're someone who wants to experience change, you want to have different things in your life, you want to, live the life of you want to be comfortable. You don't want to have to worry about how am I going to pay for this bill. Registrations, oh my gosh, those things nowadays, especially here in Hawaii, is so expensive. And mine is coming up this month, and you know what? It's covered because of this company. And if you're that person who understands that you want to help people, you want to see people live a better quality of life, then we'd love to welcome you to the team. We'd love to welcome you to the movement. So whichever way it is that you get started, get back to James, let him know, and then we can decide where you're comfortable getting started at. So again, you guys, thank you so much for your time. If you want to have a chance to look back at this video, there is going to be a replay, and you can get that from James. So thank you again, you guys. I really appreciate it. James, do you have anything you want in closing?
No, I'm good. I think you covered everything.
Okay, great. Well, it was nice to meet you guys. And if you have any questions, let James know, and we will help you get started. Okay. Good night, guys.
Okay, good night.
Thank you.